Welcome. Today's quick project is just going to be a restoration of these garden shears. It's a project for my wife. She just wants them functional, not spending too much time on these. Let's see what we can do. So the first step in this process is to strip down the tool into its parts. And because I'm doing YouTube, I'm already videoing this, but even if I wasn't, I would often video this process so that I can watch it back to put the tool back together at the end. With this tool, there's only a small number of moving parts, but it could be quite difficult getting the parts back in the right order. So having something to watch is very helpful. The anvil I'm using here is something that I made in a previous episode, so if you'd like to see me construct this, go watch one of my other videos. So as I'm taking this apart, I'm inspecting how it goes together. The video is going to help me with that, but it's good to get an idea of how this works prior to having it in just pieces. A small ball bearing fell out of this as I was taking it apart, and I've discovered that this is where it's meant to go, just to add a little bit of friction to the turning mechanism. And obviously I don't need to say this, but keep all of your parts safe so you don't lose them while you're restoring the item. And so the first part of the restoration is to try and take all of the rust off the blade. And in this case I'm going to use a wire wheel on a bench grinder. Now, the rust removal here isn't perfect. I've not got it all off, but that was never really my intention with these. These are garden tools, and I'm just cleaning them up and making them usable. I'm not trying to make them pristine. And so now they're cleaned up, I'm just going to have a quick look and check that the blades are contacting each other correctly. Here I'm using a file just to put an edge back on and take out some of the dings that were in the blade. And I realised I could have used the bench grinder for this, but I only need a very small amount of, and the bench grinder can be a bit too aggressive for this sort of thing. And because this is not a chisel or another fine woodworking tool, I can just use a really cheap diamond stone that's not flat, just to refine the edge and improve the condition of the cutting surface. And now it's time to put the tool back together. And it's at this point you hope you can remember the order you took everything apart in and try to reverse the steps to put it all back together. So now this is almost back together. Was it worth doing? I could have thrown these out, I could have bought some more, not very expensive, but I have the tools to do it, I have the time to do it, so why not do it? I enjoy restoring things, so for me, in my situation, I'm quite happy to make repairs to a tool like this. So next time you have something you're about to throw out, just have a second look at it and just see, does it need throwing out? Is it something you could reuse? Is it something you could fix? Do you want to? Could somebody else use it? If it's not in bad condition, then maybe give it to somebody else. If somebody else can find a use for it, it's staying at a landfill. Historically, tools were always designed to be repaired by the owner of the tool, or sometimes sent back to the manufacturer for restoration. It's maybe something we need to go back to, because buying tools and throwing them out is not a very good sustainable option. So I'd be really interested to know what you think. Let me know what type of tools you've restored, and did you enjoy doing it? Did you get satisfaction out of doing it? And is it something you continue to do? So now the tools are working. Are they sharp? Do they cut? And as you can see here, these are in excellent condition. They're cutting through this vegetation with no problem whatsoever.